Govberg, and welcome to the world of IWC. Today, I'll be your guide to the features and functions of the IWC Big Pilot's Watch Annual Calendar Edition Le Petit Prince. This 46.2mm, 1 of 250-piece limited edition in white gold is richly appointed with an IWC single-fold pliant clasp rendered in identical white gold. Gray gold, it has no rhodium plating on its exterior, and it can't be worn through. This is known as a homogenous white gold mixture. It's fixed to a richly detailed, Italian-made Santonni calfskin leather strap. Santonni leathers featuring the signature signal orange on the underside are long-wearing, durable, soft, pliant, and supremely comfortable. On the top, a traditional aviators brown calfskin with a contrasting stitch and thick folded sides for substance and profile. Likewise, the case of the Big Pilot's watch is beautifully sculpted and nuanced, as you can see both a brushed directional grain to the metal and, in the case of the hairline bevels that span the case band, and the polished lip of the bezel itself, contrasting metal finish rendered by hand. The dial of the watch features the now signature IWC Edition Le Petit Prince Sunburst Blue. With a deep grain that radiates out from the cannon pinion at center, it gives the watch a dynamic aesthetic in the light, dancing in soft indoor light and exploding in external direct sunlight. All calibrations are white-on blue printing for easy legibility, and all hours and indices are hand-applied white gold with full luminescence. At center, broadsword hands are fully luminescent, making this an easy watch to read in daylight, low light, or no light. Constant seconds is depicted at 9 o'clock, and at 3 o'clock, a 7-day power reserve gauge charting the remaining autonomy of the twin mainspring barrels. At 12 o'clock, the watch's signature triple aperture calendar. You have the month, you have the date, and you have the day. It requires correction only once per year during the jump from February to March, hence an annual calendar. All functions of the calendar are controlled using the enormous Big Pilot style onion crown at 3 o'clock. That is, in the intermediate setting position, you can set all indications of the calendar. There are no case side adjusters or through fittings to mar the aesthetic of the watch. The timepiece is cast in heavy white gold, so it has substance on the wrist, and so too does it have substance in an aesthetic sense. As you can see, the case back of the watch features the same spectacular metallic blue as seen on the dial. Underneath the screwed-in case back, with its sapphire panorama endowing the watch with 6-bar water resistance, or sufficient for surface swimming, you can see in full gold the winding mass. The winding mass alternately polished and media blasted, featuring the image of Antoine de Saint-Exupéry's most famous literary character, the Petit Prince, atop his small planet that he rules. You can see the bridges of the watch have been both evacuated to reveal the mainspring barrel and the going train, as well as richly blued to add tonal contrast to the silver of the gold winding mass, the gold of the balance, and the beautiful violet of the pivot jewels. Now, the watch features a 7-day power reserve. It's automatic winding using IWC's signature Peloton pawl-based winding system. Very efficient and very tough. It's one of several engineering signatures present in this movement. Now, this is known as the caliber 52850 in-house IWC automatic annual calendar. You can see the balance beating away at 4 Hz or 28,800 vibrations per hour. It's also free-sprung with a Breguet overcoil hairspring, so it has both resistance to shock and vibration on the wrist. That's the advantage of the free-sprung architecture. And thanks to the overcoil, robust resistance to gravitational or positionally induced timing error. The movement features twin mainspring barrels, which can be seen towards the bottom of the image. The twin mainspring barrels allowing a more even release of torque over the full duration of the 7-day power reserve for higher chronometric performance throughout, from day 1, day 7, and any space in between. The 36-jewel automatic winding movement does feature a hacking or stop seconds function, so you can stop the balance, halt the seconds, and synchronize the watch precisely to a known accurate reference time. This rich tribute to Antoine de Saint-Exupéry's most famous literary character, the Petit Prince, can be seen along with the entire IWC collection of premium timepieces on our website, govbergwatches.com.